maybe Valhalla VFT, like, totally dismissed this one. All right. First of all, thank you for your service. I mean, absolutely. But let's get to the point at hand. An investigation is not about, dominance, command, arrogance, and egotistical rigor. Like, we're not training soldiers. We're not on a command post, right? But what good investigation is about is, unfortunately, following evidence that sometimes leads to be wrong or uncomfortable, right? A good investigator leaves the possibility open for potential leads, whereas a Green Beret leaves no possibilities open. I think kind of my first point is maybe in the wrong lane. It was really about your deliverance. So let's talk about that. First, I believe that, someone in your caliber absolutely deserves respect, and you probably demand it in this, but you deserve it, absolutely. But you did not display that kind of respect when you delivered your rebuttal. Because you had so much certainty behind it. And then you got your boys behind you. Jesse on Fire, JD, these people like, oh, you just wait till Friday. You just don't underestimate the black woman that runs off gut and intuition and have been doing this shit for 2-3 years. And she stays in her lane. She just doesn't go Green Beret style, right? So anyway, I think there's just more to be said to this than just this, but we can start talking about what happens if they are in the program, the SAP program. What happens if their background is scrubbed? What have you? How do you have insight and intel to that privy to that knowledge? There's got to be an NDA to whoever maybe your information is coming from. Because let's not forget, anybody that knows anybody about this asset or the access of this information, it's got to be under an NDA, especially on a 20 or 25 year NDA process. I do know a little bit. I was in the military, but I know someone that I think it's something that maybe you should reflect on a little bit before you go so full max. So I think it's fair to ask if said person, Mitch or Harry or whoever it was under an NDA for 25 plus years, then that is very common for that type of lengthy NDA to be under the Special Assessment Program, the SAP, right? And if that's the case, then anybody that has access to that information that said individual is under the SAP program is also under an NDA. So what kind of information are you coming with that's so accurate? Valhalla VFT. And this is what I just say to you politely. Merry Christmas to all. But sometimes you might just want to stay in your... But practice one thing. Deliver with less certainty. Because we're not in a combat zone. We're in an investigation zone. It's different. You don't get to walk into the investigation with certainty. That's the whole point. You better damn sure walk in to the combat zone with certainty. To all your little friends, and Jesse on Fire, I love him because I turn him on in the morning when I'm getting dressed and doing my thing because I just love the way he's got that energy and then when he popped up today about, with such certainty, when Friday comes, are you fucking kidding me? Pick a lane. Pick a fucking lane. Merry Christmas.